What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. I've gotten this question often, man. Richard, what do you do when your family and friends ask you for money? That's a great question, guys, and I'm gonna tell you today how I handled it. Here's the situation, man. I'm one of these believers in, if you give a man a fish and you don't teach him how to fish, you don't do him any favors. Now, that doesn't mean under certain circumstances I wouldn't, give a family member or a friend money. But I would have to take them through a series of questions to determine why they need the money. And if I felt like it was a legitimate reason, then potentially I would give it to them. Now, I'll also tell you what I've experienced in my lifetime of dealing with family and friends when it comes to money. In most cases, when I've lent family and friends money, didn't get paid back. So one of the things that will determine if I give family and friends money is their ability to pay me back. Now, some people say if you're going to give someone money, don't expect to be paid back or don't give it to them. And, that has some validity to it. But I just think when you give family and friends money, especially if it's a situation where you don't believe they're going to learn from their mistakes and, change their ways so that they don't come back and ask you for more money, then don't give it to them. Now, I kind of break it down into several different categories. Friends, period, I don't give money. I just have not had good experiences in the past giving friends money, so I don't do that anymore. As it relates to my family, I typically only give my immediate family money if there's a situation that comes up that I believe it warrants me giving it to them. Specifically, my children. Outside of my children, I typically don't give family money because, again, money can be one of those things that will divide a family or divide a friendship. So I just want to be careful that I don't let money get in the way of me, doing the best I can to preserve my family relationships and my friend relationships. So I try not to give them money. I'm not going to say 100% unequivocally that I wouldn't do it, but what I will say is I try very, very much so not to do it. What do y'all think about giving family and friends money, guys? Drop it down in the comment box. Do you do it? And if you do it, do you expect the money back? Or do you just say, hey, I'm going to give them this money. I'm not going to expect it back. Their family, their friends, I'm going to give it to them. Or do you take more of my approach where you just don't do it? I'd love to get your feedback on that because I've gotten that question 2 or 3 times. And it's one of those things where I like to kind of get an idea of what's going on so that I don't get into trouble. Look at this train, guys. Check out this train. This is what you get here in old Phoenix, Arizona. We don't have that in Florida, at least not where I live, but it's pretty cool. Check it out again. That thing right there. It's pretty cool. I like it. Dang, I wish we had that back in Florida. But back to the topic at hand, which is giving family and friends money. Nah, man, I don't do it. I don't think I'll ever do it. And I think, based on my experience, by not giving family and friends money, then, I've gotten to the point where I think my relationships with my family and my friends are a little bit better because I'm not giving them money, get mad at them when they don't pay me back, etc. So, yeah, man, I don't know. There's no perfect answer to that. I think you got to look at your situation and figure out what's right for you and your situation, and then you act accordingly. But check this out, man. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona, and check out these buildings. This is downtown Phoenix. And as you can see, man, it's pretty cool. Pretty nice little skyline, huge buildings. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool, bro. What do y'all think about Phoenix, Arizona as a landing spot for me? Leave old great state of Florida and move to Arizona. I think they got state taxes though, so that's not a good thing. But what you think? Drop it down in the comment. I'm just out here enjoying life, man, and making sure I'm doing the things that I want to do that make me happy, man, and bring a smile to my face. And again, man, it's all about putting that wealth thing together and creating that passive income. And I know some people, you know, when I talk about this kind of stuff, they don't really get down with it, but that's cool. I'm okay with that. You know, everybody ain't gonna need to like me, man, and I don't care if everybody like me. I'm not doing what I do to get a lot of friends. I'm doing what I do for those that want to listen and those that want to take on this information and execute and build them some wealth. That's the only reason I'm doing this, guys. I can make money in many different ways. Don't get me wrong. I make money off of YouTube because I'm just a businessman and I know how to do that. But that's not the only way I make money. I make money in 5 or 6 different ways, guys. So it's always interesting when people get in the comment section, oh, golly, he's doing this just to make money on YouTube. Guys, I've been making money way before YouTube. I had a Ferrari before I even started doing YouTube. So I just chuckle and laugh, man, when I hear these comments like that, or not hear them, but read these comments about, oh my, he's only doing YouTube to make money. Man, I was making money, man, way before YouTube, man. But I know how to give people information and help them, and in return to get paid. I know how to do that too. You feel me? So it's just, I chuckle at it, man. But back to this giving family and friends money, man. That's your decision. Do whatever you want to do. Like I said, I typically don't do it, but I'm not going to 100% rule it out. But my normal is not to do it, and it's worked well for me in my relationships with my family members and with my friends. Moo is going to give you some NVIDIA stock when you open up a new Moo brokerage account and make a deposit. All you got to do is get down to the first link in the description box. That's the Moo brokerage link. Click on it and get all the details on how you can get some NVIDIA stock. Don't delay, act today. Second link down in the description box is the Wealth Builders Financial Community on Patreon. Guys, all we do in that community is help each other build wealth, get to financial freedom and passive income. If you want to be a part of our team, all you got to do is click on that second link. It'll take you over to Patreon, and then come sign up for the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We'll call the Wealth Builders. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.